Hey y'all. Let's see what my tops. Hey everybody, God bless you. Hey everybody, I'm gonna wait for everybody else to get on. I was doing some meal preps, guys, prepping my food, and I wanted to share it with you all. Some of the things that I do. It's very dark in here when I use this app. I don't know what it is. It makes it really, really, really dark. So I basically was going to share with you guys how I prep my food for the week. For those of you that are on, I was sharing with them earlier a few of the dishes that I have. Let me see if I could turn it around and let you all see. Okay, let's see if I could turn the camera around. Hold on. And it'd be a mess when you're doing meal prep, but it's all right. Okay. These are a few of my dishes. Okay. Okay, so good evening. These are stuffed zucchini. Okay. And I'm gonna kind of show you how I make that. This is good, y'all. So I got four of those because I do 7 meals. So this is a whole meal by itself. If you see what's all in it. So these are the meals for 4 meals for the week. That's for dinner. And these are, hold on. And I'm going to show you a little bit further. Sorry, I have to hold it with the camera. But this is a meal right here. This is actually, well, you guys can see this is broccoli. These are sweet potatoes. They are so good that you can eat that as candy, boiled rice, and then I'm going to put a meat on top of it. I think I'm going to either use chicken or salmon or fish. We have some catfish, so I think I'm going to put catfish on here. Okay. And so these are my dinners. These are all my dinners. These are all my dinners. I like to change it up a little bit. So these going to be all my dinners for the week. So if you all don't see me on Facebook, it's because I'm doing stuff like this. I have to do this for me to be able to do what I need to do. So these are all my dinners for the week. Um, my These are all my lunches. This is the old lunch, and she don't realize I ain't eat it because I ain't gonna eat it. Okay. These are all my lunches. Let me put them out on the counter. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put it out so you guys can see it better. Hold on just a second. I hadn't planned to do this like this, so I'll just show you. Okay. I just ran to the store to get me some Epsom salt, guys, so I could soak. So it's a mess up in here. Okay, so I'll just show you like this. Hold on just a second. And that way we could, and up here I have to make some other stuff too. So on this counter, these are going to be my lunches. Okay. So these are all my lunches. For those of you that are interested in working out and being healthy, these are my lunches. Okay. It's a burrito, pineapple, and apples. Okay. Some of them are a little bit different. Some of them have in here raisins, but still a burrito. And I like the burritos because they're easy to, um, okay. So these would be all of my, I'm going to show you, this would be all of my lunches for the week. Okay. And then these would be all of, so these are lunches and snacks. So the two little containers are snacks as well. I consider that my snack. So these are the lunches. These are the dinners right here for those of you that wants to, we talked about working out and trying to be healthy. So these are actually, this is amount of probably the right amount that you should be eating. For me, I'm adding a little bit more because I'm not trying to lose weight. So these are my dinners those are my dinners. Okay. These are so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is my dinner. So you could mix up the containers. What people do, they keep them in a freezer. For my lunches, I don't. For my dinners, I don't. I put them in I don't put them in a refrigerator. I put them in I put them in a freezer because some days I might not even eat. And if I, leave them in the bottom of the freezer or the fridge, if I don't want to eat, I'm not going to make myself eat. Okay. So the, uh, these are the lunches, the dinners at night. I'm gonna put some meat on top of this. Sometimes you don't have to eat meat. You could put black beans on top of this or whatever that can substitute for a meal. Okay. So, all right. So then I usually go with for my breakfasts, I usually go with these kind of containers, but I'm changing my containers now. This is oatmeal in with blackberries and fruit on the top. So this is what I usually go with. So I make 7 of these your for your breakfasts. And trust me when I tell you that it is always better to have food prepared than to have to go looking for something to eat. When you have to go look for something to eat, you're going to eat wrong. Okay. Again, um, even see, like these containers, I know these are my snacks, but even if I wanted to have another snack, I'm going to have a snack already prepared for something that I like. If I go to Walmart and I know I'm gonna be in there for a while, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring me a snack and a bottled water. Okay. So another thing, guys, these bottles right here, these are just regular drink bottles. Okay. And let me just show you. I take all my bottles and make my green tea. You say, why green tea? You want to lose weight? Green tea is going to detox your body and get all of. So how many drinks are you going to drink a week with your meal? You're probably going to drink all kind of juices. Juices add calories to your diet, but green tea does not. Okay, so you want to take how many containers that you're going to drink, containers of water, and you want to make your green tea in a pot, and you want to use whatever you're going to put in it. I try not to take in a lot of sugar or anything at all. I don't add sugar to anything, but I do add honey to my green tea, and you have to do it when it is already hot in the pot. What I do is I take my pot. Let me show you the pot. Maybe a big container like this, a big pot right here. Y'all see how Mama got all her stuff hooked up. But I take a big pot, usually this pot right here, and I'll take it and I'll fill it up with water. But I'll get the water from this. I'll fill it up in the water, save the containers, put my tea in the pot, work it out, let it sit, And then I will put my my whatever, I don't want to say sweetener, but I put the sweetener in the water while it's warm. And the tea is going to taste so good. It's not going to be bitter or nothing. You got to do it while it's warm. So I said that to say you have something that you know that you can drink. What I like about green tea, you can drink green tea and you're going to stay regulated. You can drink green tea and it's going to keep you, it's purging you. It's actually cleansing your body, and it is actually detoxifying your body. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to go a little bit further. And also, I want to show you guys this. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you guys some of this stuff. I usually make this turmeric right here, and so I drink 2 shots a day. This right here. So this one is frozen right here. I'm gonna show you the one that I have in the fridge. Okay. So these turmeric shots, I need to mix it up, but this is what I do, and I just take 2 of them in this glass. Sometimes I'll take 2 shots. I just date it, and then but I make it by bulk, so I have probably 6 containers like this in a fridge. And then every week I thaw out a new one. So it's already made. If you want to know how to make the turmeric shots, I'll tell you at another time. But I just wanted to show you that to keep you to make you understand. Now, all of this may take a long time for a day. I say maybe 5 or 6 hours to do all of this, what I'm doing, especially if you already have everything planned out. This is a lot of food, y'all. But it's easy because I boil my rice ahead of time. I never have to cook rice. I boil it ahead of time. Always have containers of rice. I already have beans. God, let's see. I already have black beans cooked already in containers. I already have black beans in containers because black beans is protein. Rice, I already have that cooked already. So a lot of the stuff, like if you do broccoli, you just have to, boil them in a steamer. It doesn't take a long time to do this, but I promise you, it is going to be better for you in the long run. So I want to show you how I do my breakfast, just to do it, and then I want to show you what I'm actually doing in the oven right now. So we're going to be doing some more of what you see on what you saw, the stuff. Oh, look, it's steaming. The oven is steaming. So you're going to take you some zucchini and you're going to put it on a pan, all it and all of that other good stuff. So give me just a second. Let me see how I can set this down. Y'all, this is my mom's house, so her house is a lot different from my stuff. So, all right. Okay, take a look at this. This is, tell me if you can see everything, y'all interact, and let me know if you're seeing this. What I like about this is it's so healthy. I had another dish that everybody loved when I was back at home and when my kids was young and we would have some kind of get together or something. Let me put this on the side. I would move this out the way. I would make it with this. Ooh, I forgot that was hot. Okay, let me see if you guys can see that. Okay, you can. So you take it and you bake it in the oven. Then you want to just chop this up. Okay, the zucchini. All right. You just want to get it. Now you could freeze this. This is the good thing about it. You don't have to, because I made a little bit too much and I don't need no extra. But what I'm going to do is my mama wanted some, and then I'm going to freeze some because you can wrap it in these and just put it in the freezer. Okay. Now, again, this you may say, oh, this takes too much time. What you gonna eat? How you gonna eat? You gonna eat anything. You know, sometimes you might not feel like cooking, or you might not eat right the day that you don't feel like cooking. But if you just take one day to prep your food like this, I did this when I had children, so they would eat. I will cook for them, and I will cook my food differently. Okay, so this is the mixture that I'm putting on the inside of it. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on just a second. I'm going to let you all see this. I don't know if you could see it. Okay. This is beautiful. This right here, you can eat this by itself. It does not have to be this could be a meal by itself. You could just eat this as a salad by itself. Okay. You have a little bit of everything in this. Okay. I'm just letting you guys see it so that you can let me know if you can see everything okay. Okay, so give me just a second. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. Hold on just a second. Now I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to stuff it. Y'all, this is so good by itself. I promise you. This is just so good by itself. Put a little yogurt. It already have that in there, but I just want to put some more. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to put a little yogurt in this, just a little more. Okay. I'm going to mix it up. And I'm going to put some cheese in the mix too, because I wanted to, hold on, guys. I don't know if you all can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to move the camera. This ain't no YouTube video where they already got it edited and stuff. So please forgive me. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put a little cheese in this too. Just a little bit. I want it to melt in the inside. Just a little bit. Because I want it to be more like a little stuffing. And wait a minute. Let me use my other cheese. This is just for any kind of cheese of your choice. Okay. Now, when you're working out, you say, well, the cheese is fattening. Not if you're not eating everything else that's fattening. And you're not going to do it that often. It's like, this is just a little amount of cheese just to make the dish be all right. It's not going to be overly fattening or anything like that, okay? I'm going to come back on camera. Just give me a second. Okay. Real quick, we're going to take some of this and we're going to scoop it onto this. Okay. That way it can look like that. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard for me to know if you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let me see. So we're going to take this right here. Hold on, guys. It is healthy, sure is. Okay. And delicious. Thank me later. Okay, we're gonna just take it and we're gonna just take the stuff that you've scooped over here, made, pre-made it. I'm gonna just stuff it like a stuffed potato. You can actually use this for a stuffed potato. Okay. Guys, I apologize about the unsteady camera. I'm trying to get you to where you can see it as I go. And this is what you saw that was already made. Again, you can eat this just as a salad all by itself because everything in it. Now, this is your meal because it have protein, the beans, it have black beans in here. If you wanted to put them, a small chopped up piece of meat in there, you could. But it's just more or less healthier for you to eat it. And you can, put some bacon or something in the recipe, just of your choice, however you choose to do it. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this back in the oven. It's kind of hard for me to show you. Now I put more black beans in it because I need my protein. The whole idea is that you're trying to eat a balanced meal and you want your protein. Okay. So looks delicious. I'm going to go ahead and try to fill this up with the rest. I don't like to overstuff it, but honey, I am not wasting no food. Okay, just go ahead and you wouldn't make this much because I overmade it. I put too much. I made too much this time. So you could make a less, but it ain't gonna hurt to have it to be overstuffed because remember, this is your supper or dinner. Y'all, just the blend of this is amazing. It's like every bite is going to just be popping in your mouth all by itself. Okay. Now, also another thing, trying to eat healthy, you have to kind of have an idea like what you want to eat for breakfast and have, several things that you could eat. Like you don't always have to eat the same thing. You don't always have to do the same thing. So I'm going to take this, guys, and put this back in the oven. And then I'm going to let it cook a little bit in the oven. And then I'm going to come back and just top it up with cheese. And then individual bowls, or you could put it in the fall paper and freeze it, individual freeze it. And when you're ready to eat it in the future, it'll be already prepared. So you just have to reheat it again. Okay. Putting them in the oven. Gonna let them cook for about 15 minutes. They've, doesn't really need to cook. You got onions, corn, you have black beans, you have tomatoes, all of that good stuff. All right. So now, with that being done right there, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the breakfasts. I already want to eat the convenience of my breakfast because I already know how it is and I like the way it tastes. So we're gonna make the breakfast, okay? Easy, 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 easy. Okay. These bowls are better because we have the mason jars, but I just like the stackability of these right here. And they're the same equal proportion of a mason jar, these bowls right here. For those of you um, that are watching, these bowls are the same amount that if you were to use the mason jars, it's going to just take up less room. So this is what we're going to do for the breakfast. So for the breakfast, this is the whole wheat, the whole grain oatmeal. So you can use that. I like the little bitty grain that's already blended up already, but we've been going with this because we had bought a lot of that, just for the sake of buying it. We had bought a lot of it for, when we prep and stuff. So I'm going to use it, but I prefer the one that is already blended up. They're blended up a lot smaller than this, okay? So let me pull back a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm just gonna take, and this is three cups right here, if I'm not mistaken, 3 cups. But I'm gonna just take a container and try to see. I don't think I do a whole cup of oatmeal. It'd be too much for me. So let's do let's just judge it. Okay. I just kind of see, to me, that's about enough. And that's not a whole cup. That's about enough. That's how much oatmeal you put in there. I don't put as much. So I don't, because it's going to swell. So that'll be about how much I put. That's too much. Think about when it swells. Now, your breakfast is supposed to be the most heaviest meal that you eat because you're going to work it off throughout the day. You don't want to eat as heavy at night. So look, I'm just filling it up. Okay. Filling the bowls up. And then you could put yogurt in it if you want to. I'm gonna keep it kind of simple, but I go with the chia seeds on top. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put our milk in it. I also use a pinch of salt. I know if you think it's oatmeal, it don't need no salt in it, but it tastes good when you put a pinch of salt. Trust me. Thank me later. Give me just a second. I'm looking for my seasons. I was just wrapping this up. I say, well, let me show them on Facebook how I prep my food. And it ain't no joke, but you get what you want though. Sometimes you have a good week of prepping. And if you know you have mind over matter, you're gonna do you. Okay, so I don't see okay. So I put a little cinnamon in it. I put some cinnamon in this right here. So go ahead and put your cinnamon. It makes it taste so, so, so good, y'all. I promise you. Put your cinnamon. And then you go ahead and put your chia seeds. Put your chia seeds in there. Okay. One. These are little bitty scoops. I don't know if you can see it. It's so dark in here. We took the light down up in here because we need another one, the fluorescent light, and it's so dark. And we found a fluorescent light, but it wasn't a kind that was going to work up in here. So we have to get another one. So it's so dark in here, y'all. But it's light enough for you to see what I'm doing. Okay. So this is how you make your chia seeds is for good for energy, all kinds of good stuff. Okay. Close my chia seeds up. Take the air out. Always take the air out of your stuff whenever I know y'all probably know that, but it makes your stuff last so much longer. Okay. So just imagine you waking up in the morning, your food already cooked, hunty. Okay. Now that's my almond milk. We freeze our almond milk, and my mama freeze it, and it separates. So I just did is I just blended it back together, and it comes back together if you freeze it. Okay, almond milk. Pour that in your bowls. And it's a little fluffy, but it's still milk. That's how it's gonna settle down. You want to put a little bit more milk than, and it's frothy. So you put more milk than oatmeal because it's gonna swell. Okay. And it's good to kind of measure so that when it's good and you like it that way, then you know how to do it again. But when you don't measure, honey, and it looks like you're using all of your food, like what I'm doing right now. I'm using all my milk, but that's all the milk that you would have drank all week long anyway. So you just making your food. Now, my breakfasts, I put all my breakfast in the freezer, in the fridge. I don't put these in the freezer. I'm gonna kill me because I drink all the milk. Okay. Okay. So this is all of the milk, and this is the concoction right here. Okay. You could also make it with hold on guys. You could also make this with water. My mom makes hers with water. She started making hers when she started seeing me make these. And I guess she started seeing it was easy. Okay. I have flaxseed as well. I actually have flaxseed. I haven't been putting flaxseed in it. The flaxseed, I don't know how that would make it taste. I know, I have some flaxseed. Okay, so you just stir this up, and it wouldn't be frothy like this, but you stir this up because you want this to be stirred, and it's all going to settle and get thick. But when it's going to be time to eat this, it's going to just be just right. You don't have to cook this. You just eat this just like this in the morning, especially if you got to go to work and you run out the door. Okay, you just mix it up. You mix it up. We went to the farmer's market today, y'all. Oh my goodness, it was a lot of good stuff. Some of it was higher than the stuff you'd be finding in the stores, but it's the real stuff. I mean, they actually getting it out of a lot of farmers are doing this themselves locally. So it was a lot of good stuff that we found. And it was I tell you, I ate up a tomato from there, and it was not like the tomato that's in the stores. Okay, was not like it. Okay, so you want to mix this up first. Everything I'm doing, you want to mix this up first, and then you want to put your whatever you put on the top of it, bananas, then you close it up, and then, okay. So for me, I've used protein. So I'm going to put protein on it. And this is going to make it be discolored. Okay, but it'll be all right because this I like it. Chocolate protein powder. And this container is about to run out, so I have to go run and get another one. I have one already. I just didn't. Okay. So you could use 2 scoops of this if you want to for it to be even more powerful. But when you're trying to lose weight, when you see those girls that be having cellulite in the back of their legs and they working out hard, it's because some protein on men is not going to make them have, it's not going to go to their fat cells. On women, it will go to your fat cells. So it is better for us not to do two proteins, two proteins powders. If you're going to use a protein for your breakfast or with your workouts or whatever, you don't want to use two protein powders. I found that when I use two protein powders, it looks like, even though I'm working out, it looks like I'm still fluffy. And that fluffiness comes from too much protein powders or too much calories in the protein powder. But when men take it, it doesn't do that for them. Believe me when I tell you this, it does not do that for men. It only does it for women. So most women that do protein powder, if they are doing it and they're doing a lot of cardio or something like that, that's one thing. But if they're not doing a lot of cardio, that's going to go straight to them. Somehow it look like your body remember those where them fat glands is at, cellulite glands, and it'll still look like they're working out, but they'll always still look like they got the back of their legs will still look like it's not defined as it should be, because they are, you know, taking in too much probably calories with their protein powder. When you do the opposite, you'll see the difference. Okay, so this is a little bit how it's supposed to be. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put a little bit more water in it to loosen it up, because even when you loosen it up, it is going to still be it's going to be like regular oatmeal. Now you could put agave on this and honey on that. We don't have no agave and no honey. We saw some today at the farmer's market, but my mom said she could get it a little bit cheaper somewhere else, so we didn't get it. But you can put a little sweetener on that if you want to. Um, but the sweetener is also comes into your bananas and stuff like that. So you just take this and you mix it up the way you want it. Very, very good. I'm telling you. And so, and for me, I was getting tired of salad, so I had to switch up my lunches. When you tired of what you're eating, switch it up to another meal that is just the same balance. It has to have the same balance to it, but and then kind of write down what you like to eat for lunches. Kind of write down different things that you like to eat for meals. That way, you don't always have to try to figure out what you're going to eat. You know what a healthy meal is. You know what a healthy lunch is. You know what a healthy breakfast is. Oh, I could either do burritos, or for lunch, or I could do a salad. I could do a baked potato, stuffed baked potato. That's healthy, you know. But again, remember, you're trying to keep your protein and everything balanced. You want everything to be balanced, okay? So you want to mix this up really good, and then come back. And this is your breakfast for the week, honey. If you're a working mom and you got children and you got to be out the door early in the morning, or you're a working dad and you want to eat healthy, you could be a single. Okay, this is the one I didn't put nothing in it. I didn't put no protein powder in there. I gotta go get some. Okay, you could be a single dad and say, well, ain't nobody here to help me. It's cheaper than go and get you TV dinners. At one time, I was buying TV dinners, and they were actually the ones that I was buying looked like they was homemade. And you could make that stuff way cheaper, even though that was convenient. If you don't, you could make one big old pot of beans, cook you one big old pot of rice, and put those that stuff in some plastic containers. And I'm gonna start using the glass containers, because the plastic is not really good for you. But I'm just doing it while I'm over here. I have a lot of stuff already, but my stuff is in the storage and I'm at my mother's. So okay, so this is how this is gonna look pre before you put everything on it. Again, you could put some this right here. You could put, I can't even talk, vanilla yogurt on top of this to add even more protein on it, and that would make it even better for you. Okay, So I like blackberries. Blackberries, it's always my to-go-to thing because um blackberries is good for your memory. Okay, so we're gonna put some blackberries, put a little bit, and then I'm gonna also use some bananas because our bananas is up there and I don't want them to go bad. So I'm gonna use a few bananas as well. When you are prepping, you expect your kitchen to get dirty one time, and you ain't got to worry about that all week long. All you have to do is rinse them, clean those containers as you go. So don't trip about your kitchen being dirty because once that kitchen is, put back together, you'll be all right. So you just put your bananas. And all of them don't have to be the same either. Some people make theirs different, like each bowl. They make each bowl different so that it could be exciting. That one day you go in there. But I'm going to go ahead and put my bananas because I hadn't been using bananas for them lately. I just been using blueberries and strawberries. Okay. This is so good, y'all, and it's so good for you. And I'm telling you, the convenience of having what you want to eat in the morning. Okay. All right. Kind of move it around a little bit. Okay. Okay. I needed to put something in this one, so it'll be all right. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put some strawberries. These are frozen strawberries. They may look crazy, but they taste good. They frozen. Once that by the time they're gonna thaw out, and they probably have the leaves on it. I think I had cut them and put the leaves off, but this is strawberries. They're gonna just put those in a bowl, look a leaf on them. It'll be all right. Okay. You could put peanut butter on this. Thank me later. I promise you, it ain't gonna be nasty. Try you some peanut butter. 'Cause peanut butter adds to your protein intake. Okay. So this is, oops, these are, so we're just gonna put a few of those on there. It's just be so good. This be tasting like a dessert, honey. Just be so good. And I promise you, this is not expensive because you're buying the same thing over and over. You know what you're eating. You know, you know this ain't gonna be high. Okay. And so I'm gonna put some more stuff on that. So you could put on top of this, you can put you some peanut butter, and it really makes it really nice. You won't be mad. You won't be mad if you put peanut butter on top of it, okay? So you just go ahead. See, the reason why I like these instead of, you see a lot of people on Facebook and stuff, and they're using the mason jars, but look how convenient this is, right? How they are going to stack. And if you already eating healthy, you can always have some fresh food in your freezer or in your refrigerator. So you try to make as much space that you possibly can. And so in the morning, if you want to put a little bit more milk in it to loosen it up, or in the morning, if you want to take some yogurt and throw on top of this and throw you some extra chia seeds on top of that, you can do that as well. But look at how this stacks up, honey. I don't play with these people. Okay. So you got to tweak your own stuff. That's done. Boom. Okay. So we got one over here left that we didn't do. I'm going to show you how prepping for the week looks with all of our containers. I got one extra that I didn't do. Oh, well, here I got two breakfast in these containers. I see. Okay, we're gonna show now these juices that I've already drank one for the week. So these are the juices for the week. So this is how meal prep look for the week, y'all. Hold up. This is how meal prep look for the week. Okay, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and in your lunches there are some snacks in there as well. So you're eating. So this is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and these are your drinks that you're going to have. I do one of these a day because you know, you could do one at night or whatever, but it's not to say you're not going to ever need to not do anything. It's to say that you have the healthy food that you need already made for you. So if you want to still do a tea before you go to bed, you could drink this for lunch and you still could make a tea. It just makes everything more convenient for you. Okay. So this is what meal prep looks like for those of you that are saying you want that weight loss journey. Okay. Let's go over here and take a look at our food over here. Hold on. I know this is, if this was a pre-recorded video and I could have edited, it'd have been a little bit different, but it's not. Okay. So this is your stuff. So I'm going to take that out of the, give me just a second. I'm going to take that out of the oven. And I'm going to put the cheese on it. Okay. Wow. That's all I can say. Okay. Let me sit this over here. Try not to burn my plug. Okay. So now this is how it looks when it comes out of the oven. Now, if you look at that, that is a meal for one person. That's a lot. And you actually could cut one in half and it could be a meal for two people. Okay. So we're going to put the cheese on it. Again, you're not eating junk food all week long. Cheese, a little cheese on that. You're working out. That's not, you're not going to keep putting cheese on everything. This is just for this meal right here. Okay. It is productive. It's very productive. And you just have to have mind over matter. When I'm in ministry, a lot of times I would neglect myself. And if doing this, you know, I used to work out years before. It does take up a lot of your time to try to do certain things, but it saves you time and you feel better. You literally feel better. I promise you. Okay. You feel so much better. You may still have aches and pains from here and there, but you could deal with the aches and pains, you know, because you feel better. Okay. I like to try to push it in there. And then I'm going to put it back in there just for the cheese to melt. You don't want the cheese to melt so much, because when you take this and make this, warm it up, but whenever you're going to eat it, you're going to warm it up again. So you want the cheese to still be kind of on there. And you want the cheese to still be on there for when it's going to melt in the future when you cook it again, like when you warm it up in the future. So you do want it to be on, the cheese to stay on there and to melt. So we on the fueling station have been talking about working out and being healthy and what we can do. Okay, you can eat half of this, and what I like about over here, we freeze a lot of stuff. It don't matter, you can cook it today and freeze it and it still be good to a week later, because I might make this and I might not want to eat this tomorrow. I might eat this 2 days and get tired of it. So if I freeze it, then I'll be able to always have it ready. Okay, so I'm gonna you could do this with bell peppers as well. It doesn't have to be with zucchini. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the oven. And I think that's everything, guys. Let me turn the camera back around. Hold on. And then you just clean up your mess. So I am actually done with all of my prepping for the week. I'm done with everything, and I'll be able to reap the benefits. So remember, our broadcast was on. Hold on, let me plug this up. Remember, we have been talking about preparation spiritually. So preparation spiritually is a blessing, but it also is in a spirit realm, but it's also preparation is also a blessing in the natural realm as well. Let me put this down. Okay, so it's a blessing in the natural realm as well, because then you have everything that you need to function a little bit more uh better. Okay, so I think that's everything, y'all. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Anybody have any questions on here? Has this been helpful to anybody? I haven't been. It's not, Adina. It's really not. You have to just know how to eat meals like beans, rice, potatoes, beans, potatoes, okay? And potatoes and the beans helps out a lot, okay? And once you do everything that you're doing, then you put everything up and you go on about your business. You know, I'm waiting and seeing if anybody have any questions. This really doesn't take that long because eating healthy, you're not cooking. Like if you cook a pot of beans, I use that maybe cook maybe one pot of black beans, and I use that for maybe about a month because I put black beans on burritos, I put black beans on everything. So I cook everything for about like I boil a big old pot of rice and I freeze that. I cook a big old pot of beans and I cook it in the slow cooker, and I cook them real, real, real good because I know I'm going to use them on almost everything. Okay. And after you do everything else, all you're doing is baking stuff in the oven. You're not really cooking. I don't really cook. I'm baking things in the oven and stuff like that. So, you steaming things. On the weekend, my mama keep these containers. I might keep this one for a water bottle. Take that off of there, use that for a water bottle. On the weekend, I do treat myself to a snack. So it's not going to affect you, but you have to remember that a snack is what it is. So if I eat, my mama got all kind of junk in here and it's gonna stay up in here because I don't eat it like talking about. But if I eat something that is a snack, I'm going to eat that, and then I'm going to call it a day. I'm not going to keep on munching and munching and munching and munching. I'm like, okay, I did good this week. Let me treat myself, and I'll have a snack. Okay. So also you want to use olive oil or oil that is going to be good. And some fats, like you want fat in your diet. You want olive oil in your diet, you want omega-3s in your diet, you want avocados in your diet. That kind of stuff is good for your heart, okay? So I am just cleaning up. I actually had a whole lot more of a lot of stuff in the kitchen at first, earlier, but it's now I'm almost done with it. So everything is already packed. Up and go. See, like you go to the store, how much this costs? $3, $4, $5. Make your own tea. Make your own tea. Bring it with you when you go to the store. Man, this tea was good. My mama bought this today while we was out. But bring your own tea. Guys, that's all I had. I wanted to come on here and share with you all my prepping routine. And excellent job. Thank you so much. Let me see some of y'all comments. Very productive, nice. Blessings, Frankie. Okay. It is very expensive to eat healthy here in the Caribbeans, but I try my best. Amen. Just, incorporate good stuff into your diet. The baked potatoes, sweet potatoes, honey. Okay. Uh, okay, Adina, I like that comment. Jessica, Michelle, thank you so much. Okay, for the smoothies. Okay, someone, if I don't want to eat a breakfast, let me show you what I do for a smoothie. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do some of those right now. Okay. What I do is I'm out of these bags, but what I do is I take some bananas, I put some kale, I put some uh, um, blackberries in here, some strawberries. I make my smoothie bags already ready. And that way, when I get ready to make my smoothies in the morning, I use green tea and I don't want it. I use regular green tea and I just pour this in a blender and I put a powder shake in there and I mix up my green smoothie. So if you want to change up your breakfast, you can get a smoothie. You don't have to eat a breakfast, okay? Smoothies are good, a quick calories, but it doesn't go through the digestive, breaking down digestive process. So you may be more hungrier quicker with a smoothie because when you eat something, it take a long time for it to break down, so it's still in your stomach, and so you feel like you oh look, my microphone way down here. I hope y'all can hear me. It looks like you still be full when you are eating something like a oatmeal and stuff. You still be full. When you drink a smoothie, it's quick, it's healthy, but you kind of your stomach be like, okay, where that went? It's gone, and it still be hungry after that. So I love smoothies when you have to hurry up and go. But try to eat something. Even with protein shakes, you people think protein shakes replaces protein. Protein shakes is not good for you overly doing protein shakes. You got to casually use protein shakes casually, and you have to eat the real protein like eggs, beans, and you got to eat the meat and stuff like that. All right. So I was just trying to check out y'all comments. Yep, make smoothies for your breakfast, honey. And then you just got to make sure, because sometimes people make smoothies so fattening that they're actually putting on weight instead of losing weight for their smoothie. Amen, Joseph. God bless you. Good seeing you. So I just wanted to jump on just to see you all and let you guys see the process. Someone say also green tea takes the inflammation out of your body. Well, honey, I need to be drinking that way more than what I'm drinking now then. And it also destroys your endorphins. Not, is it no, not endorphins, free radicals in your body. Free radicals is what causes you to age. So green tea destroys the free radicals, okay, in your body. If you want to age better, free radicals. You want to get rid of the free radicals. Y'all see that hair? That hair done got long, y'all. Oh, that hair long. I say, honey, I ain't playing with you. I just took it down. I had it braided up underneath my wig. And I said to myself, I said, I wanted my little chill pet today. Yeah, that hair is growing. So, but that's all I had. I just wanted to share these things with you. Those stuffed zucchinis are good. That's going to be some good eating. Oh my God, your whole mouth be popping, pop, 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 because it's just so much good stuff in the inside of it. Healthy for you as well. God bless you, James. Hello, good to see you all. I wanted to come on tonight, but I was prepping with my food. I didn't feel good earlier today, and my mama didn't feel good either. And then we had some bad weather, and yeah, it's wait. I'm gonna make you go back. I gotta show y'all my old pictures. Some of y'all new on here. Way back in the day, that fro was big, big, big like this, and it was thick, 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 thick. And I say, well, you know what? And then I started back pressing it. I started doing everything to it. But either way it go, convenience, because my hair is really, really is thick. I'm telling you, and it grows so fast. I've been using um the stuff that I told you ladies that I made. I've been using that. Still on it. I braid my hair and I leave it alone. Uh, I'm a hairstylist, so I believe in growing hair. I don't believe in doing all that. And I had saw my hair shedding so much with my hormonal changes and stuff. So I chop, chop, chop. And once I chopped it to cut it and to get it back healthy, I know exactly how to grow it back. I don't necessarily have to grow it back now because I like short hair too. So we'll see what we're going to do. But for me, the wigs are very convenient and stuff like that. And so, but another thing, ladies, take care of your skin as well. When you don't have all that makeup on, you want to take care of your skin. We'll talk about that in another video. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your skin. And you could do the glam up stuff, but when it's all said and done, are you healthy and clean in the inside? Healthy living cleans your gut. It cleans your inside. It helps you to be strong, and it just is all the right way around good for you. Okay, so this video was for you guys because I was almost being done. I say I ain't fixed up trying to come along on Facebook today, but I say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give me some Epsom salt, go do me a bath soak. I wanted to come on tonight, and I had so much to do with this. Oh, y'all, my zucchinis is starting to melt. Hold on. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. Okay. So once you get those zucchinis out of the fridge, out of the oven, hold on a second. Oh my God, this looks so good, y'all. I'm so ready to eat right now. Hold on. I'm ready to eat, y'all. Y'all know we fasting. Y'all know we fasting. My mom was trying to get me to eat earlier today. I said, God, I'm fasting. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. She had bought me something. I said, I can't eat that right now. Okay, so we fasting now Tuesdays and Thursday. Okay, so this is how they look. Let's see how they came out. Okay, let's take a look at them. Hold on. Okay, y'all, look how beautiful. That's all I can tell you. Thank me later. Let me take them out of there. Y'all see this mess up in here? Okay. Honey, I ain't playing with you. I'm done. Let me see. I'm gonna get close to them. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Okay, good. Okay. So this is how good. Let me put it a little closer. Now, I ain't trying to tip nobody, okay? But I can cook, y'all. I can cook, okay? So what I'm going to do, let me show you real quick before I get up off of here. All right, let me show you real quick how you could either go ahead and put these in your containers because they're going to buy you grease in a pan. One day I'm going to come on here and I'm going to make them for you where you can see everything. You could either take this and you could take the fall paper and you could cover them up individually and put them in a freezer individually. You know, you kind of want it to cool off a little bit, but you can is what I'm saying. You could wrap them in these individually, and that way, when you want one per one, you can take them out individually. You don't have to take the whole pan out. Okay, so let's see. Let me just show you real quick how it would be, how easy it would be to take one out. Give me a second. I'm still having to wash the dishes as I go. Okay. Okay, so y'all know who else could cook real good? Eleazar. He could cook real good. This boy loves to cook. So he can cook, honey. We be sending each other recipes and stuff like that. Okay. So let me try to. I'm trying to where you can see it better. Okay. It's keep moving. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think it'll be okay like that. Okay. So if you were going to work tomorrow, or your baby was going to work, your honey bun, you say, babe, I got something for you. And you'd be like, what's that, honey bun? You making them zucchinis today? I sure am. Like, why? You want one? And you'd be like, watch. Hold up. Okay, I didn't do that so well. I'm trying to get work around. Nah, we ain't gonna do that like that. We don't roll like that. We try to work around the camera. The devil is a liar. Hold up. We do not roll like that. Have slipping. We don't have slipping. Nothing, honey. So there we go. Okay. And you could take this whole container and you can freeze it. Could put some foil paper on the top of it so it won't, get frostbitten or whatever. But there you go. Okay. Stuffed zucchini. Stuffed zucchini. That's just one of your meals. So if you got 4 of these, you got 4 meals for somebody. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just separate it so they won't freeze together. There you go, guys. There you go. Okay. So I hope somebody come help me wash these dishes. Y'all already know I do not wash no dish. I hate washing dishes. Hold on. Let me turn this camera back around and I'm going to go ahead and get off. Hold on. Child, with this, you have to switch it around every single minute. Honey, I do not like that. Okay, we're going to be all right, though. Okay. So that is it, guys. You have it. You have it. You have it. You heard it here first. You got it here first. The information that you need to eat healthy and to be on top of your game, working out. Y'all couldn't work out with me because I'm a beast. I'm a beast when it comes to working out. They say I'm a slave driver. My mama say, girl, I cannot work out with you. You ain't gonna kill me. Okay. So that is all. What you said, Nakaya, that's right on have slipping. We don't have slip over here. We don't have slip on the fueling station. We right here, honey. We do this right. We ain't gonna go all that way and then don't do it right. You got presentation is everything. All right. You want to eat some? Well, we gonna come together soon. Yes, the cheese is gonna make all the difference in the world. And again, it have in the inside of it, it have a little yogurt on the inside of it. Just trust me, we gonna do more of these kind of videos. Okay, if I see whatever I'm doing is productive and is helpful, I like to do things that are productive and helpful. If they're not productive, if it's not going to help you, and it's, because I was going to do this regardless. I do this every single week. So whether I either show it to you, or maybe I may not want to show you this again because this is kind of boring. If I had to show you this all over again and do it again next week, it would not be something that you would want to see, because it's going to be the same monotonous thing. Now, if I come up with something extra, I cook something different, I may be making something, I'm going to probably do a healthy dessert for us. And I'm going to show you how to make a healthy dessert for yourself, because I do know a few healthy desserts that you can, when you do eat, you don't have to eat junk food, even if you eat a snack on the weekend. You can make a healthy cheesecake. You could make a healthy dessert, and it'll be really good. And you're gonna be like, "Ooh, I gotta get some more." Okay. So, but I'm done in here. What time it is? It's 9:41. If I come back on tonight, I doubt it, but because I have some informational videos and I want to share some things with y'all, but I don't think I'm gonna come back on tonight because I've been at this for about 4 hours. So I want to go ahead and wrap this up, put everything up, and go take me Epsom salt bath. I did not know Epsom salt was magnesium. Epsom salt is magnesium. So magnesium actually does work on um, all kinds of things. So I did not know Epsom salt was magnesium. See, you could tell me to do something, and if I don't know how it works as a teacher, I won't think nothing of it. But because Epsom salt has magnesium in it, I know it works. So now my mama been telling me to use Epsom salt, but I was like, oh, that stuff really works because it got magnesium in it. She was like, Epsom salt helps your body, but you don't telling me how. How some pebbles gonna help your body while you soak in them because it has magnesium. Now she would have told me that, I would have believed her, but she did not tell me that. She just say Epsom salt is good for you when you let me put this over here while I'm washing the dishes so y'all can stay up in here while I'm washing the dishes, honey. So Epsom salt literally um help you to feel better. Hold on. And I'm gonna be hurry up and look, I'm gonna be running out of here. That's gonna be my cardio. But Epsom salt does take away the aches because it has magnesium in there. Okay, that's how it works. Y'all, the farmers market, I'm telling you, the tomatoes that's in Walmart, try going to a farmer's market and eat the tomatoes from there. It's totally different. Okay. We bought some tomatoes over there, some regular tomatoes. Them things so big and so juicy and so good. They got that out their own garden. Them things are delicious. It doesn't even taste the same. All right. So yeah, honey, I'm about to wash them dishes. I'm gonna be running out of here so quick. I'm gonna use a little bitty towel. Nakaya, I do this once a week and I give that back to myself. I try to cook meals that I don't have to get deep into to cook too heavy. And I usually, if I have everything I need, it usually takes me about 4 hours to do everything. Um, like today, I'm gonna prep me some bags for shakes. I'm gonna go ahead and prep those now. That way next week I won't have to do that. If I drink a smoothie, but I already have my breakfast is already made. But if I do want a smoothie, something like that, then I will already have the bags made. And all it just takes is you just have your Ziploc bags, putting your kale in there, and putting your strawberries and stuff and your bananas in that, and going about your business. It's just better to be prepared than anything. And once you do that, oh, by the way, I have a beautiful testimony for y'all. Uh, and actually, she wrote it, so I'm gonna put it on Facebook. But someone sold a seed for Mother's Day for me, and she said the Lord said something to her or something about honoring your leaders. When she sold the seed for Mother's Day and say Happy Mother's Day, there was a deposit in her bank account. She screenshotted it, and God gave her that seed back and then some. And it said an anonymous deposit. That's what the deposit said. How that came back to her, don't try to figure out how. It was an anonymous deposit. That's how. Somebody deposited the money back in her account, whether it's an angel, God himself, or whatever. There was an anonymous deposit in her account. She got the exact amount of money that she sold back, and then God gave her more than what she sold. And she was like, wow. She said it's something about honoring your leaders, or, just showing honor. And I say, when you had sent that seed, I asked God, I say, God, I can't bless these people. All I can tell them is God bless you and I'm praying for you. I say, but you show her your kindness and you reward her back and show her, I don't know you, I don't have to be there, but God knows your name. And God did exactly what I asked him to do, but it was for her. And he showed her, you bless my daughter, I'm gonna bless you back. And she got her exact seed back and then increase on top of that. And to say it deposited in her account and said anonymous deposit. How you like that? You just don't see miracles like that every day, right? But I tell you what, in this hour that we are living in, we're gonna have to see the miracle signs and wonders, or we could just hang it up. Amen. I know, right? I was like all excited. I was like, oh, God is good. She was like, God is good. I said, yes, he is. I said, I'd be so excited when I hear God do something miraculous like that, because she was just showing kindness and was like, and then she wrote something on the back on there about the Lord said something about honoring your leaders. And she said, God said, when you honor your leaders, he'll show you kindness. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact words she used, but she say honoring your leaders and God will show you that it's good to honor your leaders. And it was such a beautiful testimony because she said, Happy Mother's Day, Apostle. And I was like, thank you so much. I say, may God bless you back. But I had already prayed for her when I saw the seed. And I say, God, you show her the kindness that you have for her. You show her that you saw what she did in private and with a heart that was pure, because that's what's the ingredients that God was looking for. Y'all, I'm almost finished. This is a race I'm trying to run. Cleaning up the dishes, honey. I do not like washing those dishes, but the Lord is good. You know what? I like to stay in the zone of doing ministry. Like yesterday, I had to do some of the business side of the ministry, taking care of financial stuff. And it took me the whole day to do that. And I say, now you see, I could be praying and reading my Bible. I could be in the face of God, and I'm praying and listening to music while I'm doing the book work and stuff. And honey, it took me the whole day. You hear me? And I say, well, see, this is the stuff that I don't enjoy. I enjoy ministry, and the part that you gotta do all the extra stuff that's behind the scenes. And by the time I get to do it, I have so much to do that because I don't take time to do certain things. I continue to do what it takes for me to minister. So when I do take the time to go run pay my bills, when I do take the time to wash my clothes and stuff, when I do take the time to do all that extra stuff, I'll be real backed up. Yeah. So that's how God keeps me going. You could tell I don't like washing dishes because my mama, when she washed dishes, everything be organized. When she washed them, after she washed them, she put them up. Look how I got that stuff in there. Look how I got this stuff in this container over here. Look, look how I got all that. Just look, y'all see that? I just threw it up there. Honey, I just get them. You can't say they not washed on. Okay, long as they wash. And any of y'all that use these things like this one is warping a little bit. I like kind of like the plastic ones, but I just take it and I put, we use the Dawn, and my mama put bleach in it. So I just, this what I do with all my stuff that I ever use as a cutting board. I take it and I put Clorox on it. Wait a minute. I don't use this again until I let this stuff soak on here for 10 minutes, because you know disinfectant don't work until it stays on something for 10 minutes. So I now this gonna be good. Kill any bacteria that's on this piece of wood. So I let this sit 10 minutes, then I rinse it off. And that's good. If you use that and you ain't cleaning it, you contaminating everything. And I might not like to wash dishes, but I ain't gonna be nasty with it. You got to have stuff sterilized, let's just say. Here I am finishing up my last. And the reason why I'm backed up today, I didn't have everything I had needed to finish. I had to run to the store. And that's another thing. Try to get everything that you need when you need ahead of time. And if you like me, I only have to shop once a month, because I already know what I'm gonna cook. I ain't gonna cook a lot of other stuff. I'm gonna cook the same stuff or something similar. So if you got tomatoes and you don't want to eat what I made tonight, you can make a salad with it. You know, you could always change it up. Let's see where I can put this at. Stop. There, ain't playing with you. All right, guys. Any questions on here while I'm doing this? Because y'all quiet. This is my strainer where I strain my broccoli. Oh, it still has some broccoli in there, just a little bit. Hold up. Let's see what I'm gonna just take it out of here and put it on the side. I will eat it till you make it. Okay. Hope and pray to God everybody is fasting and praying with us on the Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you could fast from 8 to 3 or 8 to 6, it would be good. But if you could fast all day long, and it depends on how your week is going or whatever, what you got to do. If you could fast the whole day, we prefer you to fast the whole day until, the next 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. So we want you to try to do that. But it depends on, I can't tell you how to do it, because sometimes you might not feeling good or something like that. So however, God, but set out in the day, I'm going to fast the whole day. Don't say, oh, I ain't gonna go the whole day in the middle of the day. If you set out in the whole day, you're gonna fast the whole day, and make sure you pray as well. So another thing that I usually get the mixed vegetables. I love mixed vegetables. I used to hate that when we was a kid. And it's a big bag of mixed vegetables at Walmart. I take the whole bag and I steam it. And then I put them in the freezer in containers. When I'm ready to use it, I could throw it in a soup. I could throw it on top of a burrito. I just, whatever, it's already cooked. I already cook it ahead of time. So you could cook your beans ahead of time and put them in plastic bag in the freezer. You could cook rice and put it in the freezer. And you could the vegetables, and put it in the freezer. Sometimes another thing I do, I take meat off the bone. I don't know about y'all, but I don't necessarily have to have meat on the bone. So what I do is, if we cook something real, real, real good, and the meat, it's just like falling off the bone, I'll take all the meat off the bone and I put them in a bag in the freezer. And when I go to, like, my meals don't have meat on it, I have some meat already cooked. Are they boneless? So I just put the meat and the gravy on top of the rice. Show you what I'm talking about. Hold on just a second. Give me just a second. Let's see. What is it? Okay. I knew I had some meat in here. A good example. A good example. Okay. A good example. This is some loose chicken right here. Good example. So that's already, this is loose chicken. And usually I use this for on like salads and stuff. So these are pieces of, like we get baked chicken, and then I just take the meat and just break it up. And this is good whole pieces of chicken. You but just put that on your salad, okay? That's how you do it. Okay. So like this bag right here, my mama had cooked some, what kind of, oh my gosh, she had some smoked, what was it? I forgot what it was, but this is the meat right here. This right here about to go on top of those containers that ain't got no food on it. Thank me later. It's gravy in this and the meat. And so I forgot what meat it was. Ribs. Oh my God, those ribs are good, baby. Okay, the ribs she cooked in a slow cooker, and then it had juice. She used some vegetable or beef broth in it or whatever, and she just let it cook for a long time. This is it right here. So when I saw her taking what she wanted out of it, I just took the rest and I just broke them off the bone, and the gravy is in that. And so I'm gonna put it on top of my rice with the food that I have already cooked over there. This is already cooked. I just took this out the freezer. So some of y'all have to think like that. When you don't cook something and you know that y'all not gonna keep eating that for a whole week, and you're gonna waste it, we would have wasted it. I took it and I froze it, and I took all of the stuff and I squeezed it all together, the juice and the meat, and I'm putting this on top of. Now I don't have to use this whole package. I could just use just a little of it to put on 2 dinners, because I only have 2 dinners. Put that back in the freezer. That's how you do that. Okay. So and then that chicken, you put that on top of your salad. So however you want to do it. If you want to make a burrito, you have some chicken already ready. Okay. So y'all, I got one more pot left. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and get up off of here. And I'm prepared for the week. Let me see. That's a yes. You still working out, Nakaya? Tell me if you still work out. My workout routine is uh the first day, which is Sunday. Sunday is the first day of the week, right? So the first day I do legs and strength training, and then and stomach. And then the next day I do arms, okay? And then the same thing like that. And so legs and arms, legs and arms, legs and arms. And then 2 days out the week, I've been doing cardio. I'm not doing a lot of cardio because I don't want to lose too much weight or whatever, but I do see a big improvement. I don't see no cellulite. It's all gone. I say cellulite, but I'm just saying. I had a little something. See, we had that. I'm still the same size. I'm a size 6. I believe it or not, as small as I look, I weigh 160 pounds. As small as I am, I weigh 160 pounds. As I've been working out, I've lost any fat, I've gained muscle, and I'm still 160 pounds. You can see the difference in your body and let me tell you another one. You would give up after the first 2-3 months because you don't feel like you're shaking up or whatever. But about the third month, you will see the difference. So if you could So hang in there. Um, then you'll see the difference with it. And if you have anything that is going to sidetrack you, like I had sciatica for about 2, 3 months, it made me have to start all over. And that's the part that you have to be willing to start all over, because had I had sciatica and I was obese, I would never got, I probably would have never got better, because you can't, sciatica already puts you in a bed and you be in excruciating pain, and they may tell you to walk and you don't feel like walking because you're also in pain and you're obese. So what the good thing that was on my side was that I had sciatica, but I wasn't heavy. And if I would have been heavy, I think I would have been still suffering in a major way. Okay. This some cheese that my mama have. She have some packs of cheese. She says good. I do not like it. That's that them clumps of cheese. I do not like this cheese. That's the big old clumps. Like this is pre-sliced. It's nasty boo. I'm gonna leave that for her. She said she loved it. So like it, I love it. Okay. So I am done here. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Your daughter is spared. Okay, so what else I need to do before I get up off of here? I know I got a good I'm gonna come back, not this week, but maybe I ain't gonna promise. Hold up, let me put I want to do a recipe for y'all that my daddy used to make some popcorn, and I'm gonna make two popcorn, two desserts. I want to do a popcorn, and you probably say popcorn, honey. You'll be you'll be eating that popcorn like it's a meal. That's all I can say. And I'm gonna do that because that's a dessert. Popcorn is not fattening, and I'm gonna do that as a dessert for y'all, and then I'm gonna do another healthy dessert. Okay, okay. So let me turn off everything over here. There you go. Y'all see that? So let me close that up. I want to take these right here and put them on. I want to take them and put them on fall paper. I don't know how that's gonna work. Let's see how that'll work. Let's see how this works. Hey, there we go. That way you could just close it up, put it in the oven as you go. Hold on. The any way I could take up space from the fridge, I try to do it. So I will know that these are the stuffed zucchini. And that way, if we want one throughout the week, well, I already got mine made, but like next week or whatever, look, y'all, and you freeze it. Stuffed zucchini. You can put the whole thing in the oven or put it in the microwave, and you got to take the paper off. See, anything that takes up, to have less space. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And we're going to just move this on the side. We'll eat that later. Okay, we ain't gonna do it like that. Look, guys, I'm just taking it and folding it up. And that way you could give that to somebody, let them take that to lunch. Hold up. There we go. Okay, so all of the zucchini is already bagged. So I'm going to take this on the side. I'm gonna leave one out for my mom because I think she wanted a couple. So I'm gonna leave one out for her. But other than that, I'm gonna put them in bags in the freezer. These are also the cutting things that we use, and it's disposable. You could throw it away when you finish with it. I don't know if y'all use those. Okay. So I'm gonna get a big bag to put the zucchini in there, the stuffed zucchini, and that way when it once it goes into the freezer, it will be kept. This is also would be good for if you went on a picnic, y'all, and you could take that with you on a picnic, something like that. I don't know if guys, people still do picnics and stuff, but that's a good idea. So look, bag it and freeze it and write on it because I be telling my mom, girl, you got all that stuff in that freezer. I write on my stuff so I know what I be having. So I put the date and everything on it. This is frozen zucchini. So I put the date on there. Okay. And put that in the freezer because we had some that was made from the store and they were frozen and we just had to take them out of the freezer and put them in a microwave and cook them. So this is already cooked. And that will be it, guys. I have one more and I'm gonna save one for her. So that's it. Everything is done. So again, I'm going to show y'all everything that we did, and like I said, this is I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm going to show you the prep, and we're going to end the video just on that. Any comments or any questions that I did not answer, I'll just answer them as I go. But I'm going to go ahead and get off. These are the prepping things, everything that was prepped for the week. Again, this is breakfast. This is lunch, dinner. This is also all of breakfast, and this is your green tea pre-made. So this is for the whole week. I do 7 of each. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And this is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. And then I'll do the water. I've been drinking some of these. This is a green tea pre-made. I'll show you one day on a video how I make that. And so this is everything that I have. So the meats that I was telling you I have pre-packed, these 3 dinners right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the meats on these 3 dinners. Then I'm gonna put it. Now this is what I do. Okay, I take all my dinners and my dinners. I put them in the freezer. I may leave 2 out, but I put all of this in a freezer. All of my dinners go in a freezer because sometimes in the evening I don't even feel like eating. I know I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I know I'm gonna eat lunch. These lunches right here. I know that. But sometimes I don't eat dinners and I don't want to waste it. So I take uh, all of this and put it in a freezer, in a freezer itself, um, and then I'll put this in a fridge, and I'll put this in a fridge, and I'll put this. I leave these out. I drink these room temperature because water dissolves better in your body or stuff it at room temperature. So I just take these and just put them on the side. Okay. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. That's the end of the video. This is the meal prep for the week. This is a machine right here that my mom got, and I guess I'll show y'all how she does it. It's where you dehydrate food And y'all, guess what? When we went to the farmers market today, they had all of the stuff like dehydrated food, they had canned food. One can bottle of food was $8.99. And my mom cans food now. Let me show you. She started doing some just for her hobby. Look, and this right here in that store would be like $8. This is $8. This would be $8. Everything would be like the stuff was high. So if you could learn how to can your own stuff and make your own stuff, it'll save you in the long run. Okay. So I know, right? Oh no, we listen, girl. I had completely rid of the microwave out of my house, and my son brought the microwave back. He worked at a store, a grocery store where they cook food and stuff like that. And we went probably a month or two, three maybe, without a microwave. And I started warming everything up. It was so inconvenient that he didn't like it that a woman at the store where he worked at gave him a microwave. He brought that microwave back home. We've been using them ever since. But I was just recently thinking that me and my mom knows microwaves are not good for you. But you know, we got to understand that even though a lot of things is not good for us in this world, we can't avoid every single thing. But if we can, we could try. So we've been talking about getting one of those it's a little oven. It looks just like a microwave, but it's a little oven that goes on top of your food and it warms your food up. But what's so hard about that, you have to put it in there for a while and you have to make your food and put it in there, I guess, like the microwave. So yeah, it's not healthy, and a raise is considered bad for you. And what I try to do, because I want to show y'all a video, the nails, y'all. They say putting your hands, and I wouldn't get my nails done. And because I'm so used to doing television and I want my nails to look good. But I had seen another video afterwards, and it was talking about how putting your hands under the lamp for to make your nails, it kills cells in your body, cells that would never regrow. So you need cells, and then they're saying they're cancerous. So literally, I never would get my hands done where you go under the lamp. It's quicker, but I never would get it and didn't know why. But when I saw that last video, it says that it is actually putting your hands under that lamp. It kills your cells in your body. And then it also says it causes cancer. So I would not be doing that. Even if I do nails, I'll do the regular nails without, going under the little lamp thing, or I'll just do my press ons or whatever. But everything we do, y'all, I'm talking about everything. It is so much stuff that we unavoidable. But if everything was gonna kill us, like talking about or was supposed to, we all would have been dead by now. But God has kept us. Oh yeah, the nails. I have a good video on that, and that's why I say, let me go ahead and get off of here, y'all. I love y'all. We're gonna talk later. I hope this blessed somebody and encourage you in any way, shape. If it add value to your life in any way, shape, or form, just thumbs up the video. Let me know, did you enjoy what you like or what you like to see more of. And we're going to talk later on. I got to get up off of here because I realize I'm spending more time doing this video than I am prepping my food. So let me get up off. I love y'all. We're going to talk later. Bye-bye.